Hey, some friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Simtimistic, like optimistic but make it Sims, and I am extremely excited about this video. It is another Create a Sim video based on the concept of Founders, which is a save file I am creating completely empty, and I am moving in Sims as if they are just new to a developing town. If you think that concept is cool, not only do I suggest you keep watching this video, but you also check out the playlist that includes the mayor of the town, his family, a power couple that just moved into the town, as well as many other townies who will be a part of this town, and the link to that playlist is in the description. This video will be about four, yes, that's correct, four Sims who all moved to this town in search of fame, or I would say 3 out of 4 moved to this town in search of fame. And you will see their journey. They found out that this is like the new up and coming spot to be in, to be famous. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and we'll get started. So let's start with our first Sim. You are looking at a very handsome and very serious young man who is here to be an actor. And now he is not someone who wants to be famous just for the sake of fame. He takes the craft of acting very seriously. He is here for the love of his craft, and his name is Patrick Harrison. And I'm going to jump around a little bit. I'm going to move on to the next sim, but I will be back to him. That's just the way my brain sort of works when I'm in Create a Sim. I can't always focus that directly. So I gave you a teaser about him, and now we're gonna jump into the next sim. So they are not related. All these sims will live in the same development community, and I'm sure they will interact, but I'm not necessarily sure how close they will all be. We'll see as they interact with other sims. So this next sim is this is a bad chick over here. So she is a triple threat. She is a dancer slash singer slash actress. She's a huge fan of J-Lo, and she is here to get famous. I wouldn't say by any means, because she does have some talent, but her ultimate goal is to be famous and wealthy and just having everything she could want at her whim. So some of her journey is that she is going to try dancing and singing and acting and kind of see which one pops off for her first. Maybe at some points in her career, certain parts will do better. Like maybe she'll be more famous from acting at one point, or maybe more famous from dancing or singing at another point. So we're going to play a little bit with that and see what happened. So I made her a dance machine, I made her a music lover, and I just made her ambitious. She has the world famous aspiration, as do all of them, because that's why they moved here. I'm also going to warn you that this video is really long, so I cut out a lot of things, or I will be cutting out a lot of things, just a lot of back and forth that I don't go into explaining. I just didn't want to make this video, it was like an hour and a half and it was on 8 times speed, so trying to make this short and sweet. Well, maybe not short, but I like my videos to be about 20 to 30 minutes, and after that, my attention span tends to wave. I know when I'm watching other people's videos, that's around when my attention span ends, and I also know that a lot of Create a Sim videos are not that long. So, let me know in the comments what your preference is, and I can try to tweak and adjust to it. I didn't talk that much about her haircut and her look. I know I wanted to try a different hair color, and I haven't used this hair color at all. It's kind of like a reddish, brownish, blondish, I don't know. But it was really different from any of my other Sims, so I wanted to give her that. And the short haircut just worked with her face, so I gave her that. I thought the waves gave her hair some body as well, and not just had it straight. I also want to say that, like I mentioned, she is heavily influenced by J-Lo. So she is not afraid to be sexy. She is not afraid to have a sultry look, sultry makeup, show a little cleavage, show a little skin. So you will definitely see that. And there are even some shocking outfits in this. I don't know what I'm going to put in the thumbnail yet. I don't know if I'll keep the shocking outfits for the video or the thumbnails will be shocking. I don't know, but there are some risque outfits. Back to Patrick. So we are going to talk a little bit about his style. His style is very simple. Like, he is not trying to get your attention that way. He always wants to look neat and professional, and he's somebody that's aware that like he's not clean shaven. He has a beard, so he has to in many ways compensate for that. He wants to make sure people don't see him as somebody who's like rough around the edges and just understand that that's like his look, that's his signature. So he tries to be very comfortable, but also look like he is working on being presentable. So most of his outfits are simple and just don't, no bells and whistles. And we are gonna go back to my girl. I told you I'm jumping around, so hopefully you can all keep up. And I realized I didn't tell you her name. So her name is Chelsea Rowe, but she thought Chelsea sounded cooler. So she thought her name, Chelsea Rowe, would be like something better for our autograph and just like a much cooler name. So she goes by Chelsea, and nobody calls her Chelsea except her family. So, since these Sims all want to be famous, their formal outfits are more for events that may have red carpet and may have them taking a lot of pictures. They're not your typical formal outfit, similar to like the mayor or someone that's like in business. They are definitely more of like a party scene or like a movie premiere or something like that. And her outfits reflect that. Like, I went in my, CC files and found my sexiest dresses and found something that was like not, the typical long gown. Like, she wants to show skin, and, thinking of like J-Lo at the Grammys, like stopping everybody in traffic because people are shocked. So I gave her this dress, this like slip dress, which I've definitely put on my Sims before to go to sleep in, but I thought like there's been that whole trend where you are wearing things that kind of look like lingerie outside, and I thought this was appropriate and we could just like dress it up a lot. I'm willing to bet that like Rihanna has wore something like this at some point. That's why I kind of had this whole plan in my head. And then I gave her like super strappy sandals. I know we're past that at this point, but I gave her the super strappy, like nudish sandals that you can barely see. So it looks like she's like bare feet, and I barefoot, not bare feet. And I wanted to give her some jewelry just to dress it up. Unfortunately, some of the CC doesn't work on like thicker Sims, so I couldn't use certain necklaces. But I found this like paperclip necklace that I thought was really cute. What I love about working with these Sims is that I could use these like super dramatic lashes, as opposed to like the more simple ones that I've been using. And so I do that as well. And then I give her some bold makeup to kind of pull the look all together. You all have to tell me what you think about Chelsea's outfit because it's a lot, but I love it. But you got to tell me if you think she's doing too much. I think also something I wanted to come across about Chelsea is that she's very young and she's sort of emulating what she thinks famous people do. And, at this point, she's still kind of figuring out who she is. She just knows she wants to be famous, and she's like willing to do and kind of shape shift herself to fit in. And then we're on to her athletic wear. So I thought this top was like reminding me of that movie Honey. I don't know if any of you remember that movie. And I wanted to give her that look like she was going to work out in a dance studio, not necessarily at a gym. She could go to a gym as well, but just a dance studio, very chill workout outfit. I also have her pull her hair back because she is a dancer and she's trained and she does take dancing very seriously. So I wanted to show that. Oh, and I gave her a nose ring just because I think nose rings are really cute and I don't think to use them that much. Any of the piercings besides the ear piercings. I don't think to use that much in the game. Also, if you happen to know where to get a belly piercing in the game, if that's even possible, please let me know in the comments, because there was a sim, not her, but there was a sim I wanted to give a belly piercing and I don't know where to find it. Yeah, so I was just going back to make sure she had her nose ring. I do that a couple of times, like just remembering to put their nose rings and their lashes wherever they go. Next up is just her pajamas, which I keep very simple. When she is at home and she's not putting on a show, literally or figuratively, she is just chilling in simple pajamas. And this is kind of her time to be to herself, or when she has family over or people that really know her, she just gets to lay back and just be a little less glam. Oh, and of course, she has to take her contacts out. So we find her some cute shades and, give her some Vaseline for her lips, and we are all set. Next, we have her party outfit. So for her party outfit, you will be surprised that it's not as sexy as her red carpet outfit. I'm thinking of the party outfit more as like she's just doing a meet and greet with industry people, or maybe she's going to happy hour or something like that. It's less paparazzi filled. She definitely focuses on finding a perfect look for this, and like the look that I end up going with is like a standout. She's gonna catch attention, but it's definitely not as risque. Honestly, I was shocked that I found this outfit from the get together pack. I think because I looked at the first swatch and was like, this looks like business casual. But then when I changed the swatches and spun the dress around and saw the low back, I was like, wait, this could work. And I feel like an all white outfit is definitely always going to catch attention. And then I do give her those sexy boots, which I think are from Sentate. I think that's how you say it. And they have a lot of amazing sexy boots. I know we're past that already, but I'm still going to go on about this outfit. And yeah, I give her those sexy boots, and they just kind of elevate the whole look with the red lip. So now on to beachwear, which is also sexy. And listen, ladies, I know that this is not the most secure beachwear for women who are a little more heavily endowed, but it is The Sims, and I didn't need to focus on that realism. So she's taped down or whatever she needs to be, so this works. And I thought it was really cute and simple, nothing too crazy. And we have her summer outfit. I end up being inspired by these shorts, which just were randomly put on by the game. I was just like flipping through it, and I never used these shorts. And it kind of gave me like that Dukes of Hazzard vibe. So I wanted to give her something like that was like, how do I say this? Like sexy, but like I'm going to a picnic. I give her some cute flats, so that's nice that she'll be able to wear flats and it won't have to be so glamorous. And then I just give her some sunglasses that are kind of see-through, and I decided to give her an orange lip because I don't really get to do that much. So now we are on to her winter outfit. And I didn't tell you where everyone is living, but it looks like everyone will be living in Strangerville. And I think of Strangerville as kind of hot. Like I think of Oasis, Spring, Strangerville, and Del Sol Valley to all be close together. And these Sims, they want to be in Del Sol Valley, but they can't quite afford that, even though Del Sol Valley is also developing. So they're kind of in this, think of Strangerville as the sticks of Del Sol Valley. Anyway, the point of that tangent was that it is pretty warm, even in the winter time. So this is like cute sweater and jeans kind of look. I love this sweater. It is from the A by A Paris collection of CC, and that is a custom content collaboration. You can just Google that in Sims 4 and it'll come up, but they have the fit of the sweaters and the jeans and everything is just so amazing, and it's so many beautiful swatches. So I do suggest you go download that collection, and you don't have to download the whole collection. They let you like look through and pick what you want, which I do because I work on a laptop, so I cannot be overcrowding my computer unless it's absolutely necessary. And then I just give her some eco lifestyle overalls and she's just wearing them down and I think they are super cute. And now we are going back to Patrick to finish him up. Patrick's outfits we go through very quickly because it's not necessarily about the look of his outfits, but I do want to take this time to talk a little bit more about his traits. So he is a snob because he is somebody who is like went to the best acting schools and is very, very like elitist when it comes to acting and things like that. He is proper, like he is all about behaving the way you should behave. And he's also a bit of a bookworm because he kind of likes to be to himself and just read. And I know we don't get fourth traits in here, but like I would also say he's a little bit of a nerd. I give him that like alien t-shirt that he sleeps in because he's like into that type of stuff. That is pretty much it for Patrick and Chels. I just go through his outfits very quickly, again, making sure he does not look crazy. But I'm so curious about how you feel about Patrick. Like, if you leave a comment, like, I would love to see you just like list out the Sim's name and be like, thumbs up, thumbs down, or like who you like. And obviously, like, if you want to write more, I would appreciate it and let me know what you think. And we are about to start making our third sim in this group. So now our third sim is a bit of a wild card because he does not really care about fame. And if you notice, his last name is the same as Chels. So Chauncey is Chelsea's older brother. And for her parents to agree to her going to Strangerville slash Del Sol Valley, basically, imagine like they live somewhere in the Midwest and they're going to the West Coast if you are in the USA and you get that reference. And the only way they would let her do that is if her big brother agreed to go with her because he is the more responsible one. He does not care about fame. He just wants to be a regular person and like look out for his family. And so, because he loves his little sister so much, he did agree to go with her. And so, that'll be kind of interesting. I give him a different aspiration, and he will live in the same community that she lives in. He'll have his own place, but there isn't really that much to say about him. Maybe more of his personality will develop once I get in game and start to play a little bit, but he is just there to support his sister and stop her from getting into any crazy antics. And our last but not least sim is coming up shortly, and so she is not related to any of those three Sims, and her name is Zoe Stanford. And she, if I had to say she had a talent, I would say her talent would be personality. So she wants to be the biggest influencer that anybody has ever seen. She doesn't dance or sing or act or anything like that. She, creates her media, she does her videos, she posts online, and that is how she wants to get by. She wants to be a lifestyle influencer, so she wants people to buy whatever she tells them to buy, whether it be hair products, clothing, things that you put in your apartment, food, trips, anything. She wants to be the person that kind of gets you to do that. And she's pretty much willing to do whatever it takes for that to happen. It will be interesting to see what kind of antics she gets herself into, seeing as she is just so motivated to get to the next level any way she can. And I didn't know that much about how I wanted the sim to look. I knew I wanted her to have like long natural hair. So I go through a bunch of braids and then I end up finding these locks for her, which I think are perfect. I also wanted to make another sim where the looks, like, don't let her looks deceive you. Like, don't let the natural hair fool you. Like, this is a very superficial young lady. And maybe that'll change throughout her story, but like, her motivations for doing everything she is doing are completely superficial. And and that'll be interesting to see. Now, I do want to talk to you all a little bit about the fact that I am kind of running, I don't want to say running out of ideas, but I kind of want to start the gameplay for the founders yet, even though I haven't made like every single sim that can fill up that world. So I'm just curious if you guys are tired of seeing creative sim videos for this and you just want to jump in, or you are really loving these videos and you want me to keep going. I have a few more sims in mind, but not really that many much more. Like there's only so many types of people that move to these newly developed towns before they start to be like similar personalities. And I am fine to throw in more Sims that are similar. I just probably won't create cast videos for that because that just doesn't sound very fun for you all. But let me know in the comments what you think. I can also get Sims from the gallery. Just, just let me know what you would like to see more of. Back to Zoe, I wanted her style to be cute but a little basic. So that is essentially what you will see. That this is like something you can see a bunch of girls in. Like this is not the most creative looks. And now I mean that with very little shade, just slight shade, but very little because I would wear these type of things, but I just wanted to show that there is nothing particularly unique about Zoe other than that she has this motivation and she has like this personality that people are drawn to. She is cheerful, so that's part of the reason people are drawn to her. She is also an art lover, so she does have an appreciation for things that look visually appealing, and that is why she is able to put certain things together and kind of curate her news feed and like curate things to look a way that is appealing to the masses. Another thing I wanted to hear your thoughts on, and I know I ask 30,000 questions in my videos, but that's because I really like to talk to you guys and I take your feedback in, and that's why you're my some friends. And so another thing I wanted to ask is, should I play this save file on with lifespan or like auto aging up, or should I leave that off? I never play with auto aging up on because I don't like when my Sims get old and they pass away. It makes me very sad. But I am open to seeing these Sims have lifespan on, definitely on long, but I'm open to seeing it. So if that's something you would like to see, let me know and say why. Like I need an explanation to kind of convince me to play that way. So let me know what you think. And we are wrapping up her fabulous formal look. That's for like I mentioned with Chelsea, a red carpet kind of look. She looks stunning and simple and elegant. And then I move on to her activewear, which is basic. Like this girl is pretty naturally slim. She doesn't really care about working out. She's working out to just sell you stuff. Like she wants to sell you flat tummy tees and TikTok leggings. I don't know. She just wants to sell you stuff. So she doesn't care. It's the most simple athletic look. It's cute for pictures and that's it. Then we move on to her sleepwear outfit, which I thought was cute. Like it was randomly generated by the game. And I was like, this is perfect for her. She went to that university and she'll wear her school spirit leggings and she's just chilling at home. And her party outfit was cute. Everything's coordinated, but I'm sure many of you have seen this outfit before on your IG timeline, but that's okay. She looks great in it. I give her some purple lipstick just to jazz it up a little bit, some jewelry to, because she's definitely somebody that wants to show, she has a little coin even before she actually has that coin. But I gave her some purple lipstick because I thought that was different, and I feel like I remember when purple lipstick was like everything. Next up is her swimwear, and you know she has the Fendi bikini because the girl likes her labels, and I gave her these extremely trendy glasses. I remember when everyone was wearing these glasses, and I feel like it lasted like 6 months because they're so teeny. And then there is her hot weather wear, which was cute. Again, I am going to go with the logo, so I end up putting her in a Dior baby tee and just a cute skirt to go with it, some monochromatic look, and then just a pop of color with her sandals. Just some slides that have some crystals on it, very IG worthy or Simstagram worthy. And I always give her her nails, make sure her nails are done because, you know, she has to get her pictures. And I give her those glasses again, and I go for a pink lip. I have some trouble finding a pink lip that works for her skin tone, but we get there eventually, and it actually makes me go back and switch out a lot of her lipsticks. And I give her this jacket, which I think this is also from Sente. I hope I'm not lying to you guys, but I think that's also from that CC's creator. And I love that. I didn't realize when I downloaded this like jacket t-shirt outfit that some of them have on, like, they look like band t-shirts. So I thought that was cool. I'm very trendy, like, you know, everybody loves merch. And so I gave her that, and that is her winter wear because again, they live in Strangerville and it is not that. And that pretty much wraps us up. I cannot believe I got this down to under 30 minutes from an hour and a half. And if I move too quickly through these outfits, you are welcome to pause, slow down the video. You also will see them again when I actually start doing the episode, so don't worry about it. There's a lot happening in this video, so I can understand if you miss a few outfits. And I just thank you guys for participating in this as usual. And like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'm Simtimistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. Talk to you later. Bye, Sim friends.